the Rockets ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So the Ball State Cardinals offense as they take control of the football first. There's a receiver who's going to draw some attention, Jesse, but really, he's just part of this whole offensive puzzle.
He hasn't been the most consistent guy when it comes to catching the ball for this offense this year, but he has had some big moments. He has had some big games as well. And, David, you know, from a roster standpoint, they're generally not going to overmatch or overwhelm anybody from the receiver spot, but this is a dude that can get it done.
I think that's the biggest point that you made. It's a guy that has the potential to make big plays. And if you're pointing to a guy, he is the one. Talking to coaches, like, they've seen flashes in big moments. They need to see it consistently, and it starts today.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And I don't know if he made the right decision there or not. You could tell he could have given the football to the running back, but he chose to keep it, and it just got strung out down the right side and nowhere to go. I'll tell you what, better defense than bad decision-making by that quarterback.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Cardinals will try to pin them back with the punt. Takes it on the return. Quick step and go. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The Rockets offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes the junior quarterback to get things into gear. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. Robinson will throw. Quickly to the tight end. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. That's why the good Lord invented tight ends, isn't it, David? You get a good pickup on 1st down, open up the entire playbook.
Man, it just makes life so easy on quarterbacks. I mean, you got these guys that are so gifted athletically that you can do everything with them. They're like overgrown wide receivers, and now understanding zones and how to attack them. It's just unbelievable when you got these kind of big athletes.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. On the run, it's long. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. You get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Rush is on him. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Fighting off the defender. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard games just because of the body blow effect.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
He wants to change this route. Robinson looking to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This is a team right now playing with tons of confidence because of how much their defense is dominating. Just look what they did the last time they took the field, and look what they're doing early in this game. They've got dudes flying around making plays. They are a tough unit.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact.
Finding some room. That defense got gas when they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And that is picture perfect by this quarterback. Nice job running the option, seeing he's not covered. Nobody's taking him. They didn't play that responsibility, and he chews up yards and makes the huge play.
That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Horton. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ward. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And the Cardinals will punt it away on 4th down. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Robinson will throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. The run inside. It's long. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Rockets will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. That's caught. It's Thacker. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw it again, and why not? On target. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Caught in the backfield, it's Thacker. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw again. With the catch, it's Thacker. And the Cardinals in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Here comes the option. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
With the run on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him.
He's going for the goal line. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And at first you don't succeed, you try again, right? Give it right back to him, man. They tried to be physical on first down. He didn't punch it in. I love that they came right back to him. Up front, a better job blocking, created just a little bit of a hole, and that's all he needed to run through.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Trying the left side. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Grab behind the line. It's Bond. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the catch. It's Bond. At midfield, he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's long. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the wide receiver. Give to the running back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive points.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll send the tight end in motion. Robinson looking to pass. Working that left side now. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Rockets go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Simpson. He just won't take a big hit. Slides off guys, makes moves. He's down to the 21. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And I know, having talked to the quarterback before the game on the field, he was telling me, if I can just get this guy the ball, good things can happen. I think you saw it right there. Nice route, nice catch, but really good job after the catch, too. He was smelling the end zone, wanted to get in.
Makes the catch. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here.
You know, and that's real demoralizing for the defense, too, because the coverage on that play wasn't terrible. He just threw it in a place where only his guy could make the catch. There's nothing you could have done defensively to prevent that effort. Now, all of a sudden, the offense, man, they are knocking on the door.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's long. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Toledo! Extra point here will tie the game.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
The play action fake. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Under fire. Did the work himself. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit. The Rockets come to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man, really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass, but then what happened? The quarterback
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And the Rockets now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Robinson will throw. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the right. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Rockets line up to punt it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Running inside. It's Horton. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Toledo hoping to get things going on this drive as the offense takes the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Robinson looking to pass. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And the Rockets look to keep this drive humming. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
And that's really a lot of what we saw in the first half by this defense. We knew coming into the football game, man, this guy's got dynamite. Like, he's got the explosive ability to make plays, throwing the football and running. And kudos to this defense. They've been dialed in, locked in, not giving.
Caught, and he's got room. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. Third and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's fourth and goal. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Cardinals offense headed out to go to work. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, find themselves playing from behind. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
The Cardinals will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. He'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. The Rockets offense looks ready to go on this drive. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Robinson will throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Short gain on the play before he slides.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's going to run it. Can't get him to the ground. Quarterback got it himself. He slides past the first down marker, and he'll convert that 3rd and long.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Second down.
That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Working the big fella downfield and outside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Such a nice job in pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fella a little while to get to that area of the field, so you got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all 5 guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll move the tight end. Robinson looking to pass. He's got the tight end. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Trying to get it in. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch it with a field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Wants to take it outside. It's Horton. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to the well. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
They punted away on 4th down. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Rockets offense looks primed and ready to launch on this drive. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Robinson will throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Rockets decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The Ball State offense ready to start this drive. The run inside. It's Horton. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll go right back to the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for a loss.
He'll take the deep shot. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Cardinals will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's long. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. The Cardinals decide to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Bond. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Robinson looking to pass. Hauls it in. The Cardinals will now use their final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They feed him again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Unloads quickly. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.